I am a woman from Imo State, married to a man from Anambra. His family never wanted us to get married because his mother had already chosen another wife for him. They also strongly opposed the idea of him marrying an Imo woman. Despite their objections, we went ahead and with a white wedding and a court wedding, without their support. He has not yet completed the traditional marriage rites due to high bride price then. He wasn't rich back then, and the fact that none of his family members were willing to accompany him to see my people. After we got married, his younger sister, who had been living with him before our wedding, started making life difficult for me. She refused to do any chores. She wouldn't cook, sweep, or even wash her own plates after eating. I handled everything without complaining because I knew they never liked me. The real problem began when we struggled to have a child for 6 years. I went to several hospitals and the results showed that nothing was wrong with me. My husband refused to go for tests and insisted that I was the problem. Our marriage began to suffer. He started staying out late, sleeping with multiple women and neglecting me. His family, especially his younger sister, made things worse. She would bring different girls to our house for her brother and they would leave the place messy without consideration for me. She played loud music, drank with her friends in the living room and acted as if I didn't exist, even when I was inside the room crying. Despite all this, I was determined to save my marriage. I was already 39 at that time. Where would I start over? In desperation, I cheated. I started sleeping with a young Yoruba man without telling him I was married. A few months later, I discovered I was pregnant. I found a way to make my husband sleep with me since he stopped touching me. And soon after, I told him I was expecting his child. My husband was overjoyed. He changed completely and asked his younger sister to move out and started treating me with love and care. When I gave birth to a baby boy, he was ecstatic. The child looked so much like the Yoruba man, but I cut all ties with him and he had no idea about my pregnancy. My husband adopted this boy and took full responsibility for him. Later, my husband wanted another child. We kept trying, but nothing happened. So I went back to this Yoruba man again and I begged him for ghosting him. We started the relationship again and I got pregnant. I had a baby girl. My husband was delighted. He spent no less than 500k on their school fees and provides everything they need. He even suggested we have a third child, so we tried again, but nothing happened. I convinced him to go to the hospital with me. Then the results showed that my husband was the one with the fertility issue. I secretly paid the doctor to tell him the problem had just started, so he wouldn't suspect anything. After some treatment, I finally conceived and gave birth to a baby girl, this time, his biological child. Now, my husband wants us to relocate to Canada with his entire family. He has found a lady to process our visas, but I know a family visa will expose everything. When I contacted the lady privately and offered her an extra 200,000 to help me cover things up, she said there was nothing she could do, that I had to tell my husband the truth. To prevent her from contacting my husband, I broke my husband's SIM card and gave his phone away. He thought someone had stolen it and got a new phone number instead of retrieving the old one. Unfortunately, he has now found another agent to handle our visa processes. How do I stop my husband from traveling with us? I want to travel with my children first and maybe he can join us later. But he's saying it must be a family visa, that he wants to be with his kids. He won't let me to raise his kids alone so they won't go astray in Canada. It's bad for a woman to raise children alone with the rate of how wokeness has destroyed the world. He wants to be there for his kids, for his son especially, so he won't turn gay or something. He loves his son so much. A family visa will reveal everything and I cannot afford that. Please don't ask me to confess. I need another solution urgently. His family's wickedness towards me led me into this. I just want to protect my home. Please help me. I want to travel too. I want a better life for me and the children. I just need a good advice on how to convince him not to go with us. His business is doing well here and he can join us later if he wants, please. If there is anyone that can process the visa without the test or helping to cover up, I will pay anything. Please help me. Please drop your advice behind the comment section. I don't know what to say, but it's well. Oh.